Well, today's Vesper begins with a test. Tell me, what is this word? P-E-R-F-E-C-T. Let me spell it again. P-E-R-F-E-C-T. Did you say perfect or perfect? Huh. How about this word? A-D-V-O-C-A-T-E. A-D-V-O-C-A-T-E. Did you have advocate or advocate? One is the noun, one is the verb. The noun is a person who supports or defends a cause or a person. The verb is the defending of a cause or a person. When we talk about influence, that's what we're talking about this week. Again, we look at the life of Barnabas in Acts chapter 9, verses 27 and 28. He was an advocate by the way, from the Latin word advocare, to add a voice. It's kind of cool, to add a voice. It is that whole process of speaking on behalf of supporting, of defending another person. That's what Barnabas did for the Apostle Paul in Jerusalem. You remember in Acts 9, Paul gets saved on the road to Damascus, and then the Jewish conspiracy there, they wanted to kill him, so they lowered him in a basket through the wall and sent him to Jerusalem. But when he got to Jerusalem, the disciples were afraid of him. But it was Barnabas who brought Paul into the disciples, who was an advocate and who advocated for the Apostle Paul, saying two things. He's truly been converted. He's a real Christian, a true believer, Jesus follower. And number two, how he preached fearlessly in Damascus. When we talk about influence, one of the greatest forms of influence is to be an advocate. When we advocate, when we stand beside, when we stand along someone else, when we add a voice, when we speak on their behalf to support them, to defend them, when it is the right thing to do. One of the greatest forms of influence is to be an advocate, to advocate on behalf of another. And one of the greatest examples of advocacy is Barnabas of old. Hope you've had a wonderful day. God bless you. Have a good evening.